What is up, y'all? It's your boy KK back for another Thirsty Thursday talk. Today is July 22nd. Today I'm going to talk about memories of Canada. But first we have a basic beer review of Molson Canadian. So cheers. It is a solid lager. I definitely would buy this again, and I definitely would drink it again. So, for those that don't know, I do have family, relatives that are from Canada, and they live in Canada, throughout Canada. I just said Canada a lot of times, so cheers to that. But first, I want to say that my one relative, Marina, she passed away from cancer earlier this year. So just want to say take a moment of silence. Cheers to Marina. So I just want to talk about a few of my favorite memories. And actually, Molson Canadian, what I'm drinking right now, was actually my first legal beer when I was 19 years old. If you're like, Kelvin, you're 19, that's not legal. Well, I was in Canada, in Toronto, for a family event, and throughout Canada, they have different drinking ages, depending on the province, I think that's what it's called, or territory, or whatever. And in Toronto, it was 19. So I had this as my first. My second was a Blue Labatt. I ended up having 3 that night, and I really didn't feel that much effect from it. So I kind of felt like I was invisible, right? So fast forward to when I was 20 years old, my best friend Mike and I decided, you know what, we're going to Canada to drink. And obviously, see my family too, right? And we found super cheap megabus tickets, round trip. We paid dirt cheap money for that. We went up for a few days, and the one day, I think I had almost a gallon of beer throughout the day. But then at the nighttime, I think I had 3 or 4 like 16-ounce pounders, or 3 or 4, almost a half gallon of beer I had in, like, I don't know, 3-4 hours, around that time-ish. I don't remember. And it was the day that the Green Bay Packers were undefeated, and they lost. And me and Mike were just, like, losing our mind about it. Anyway, I got drunk. I didn't even mean to get drunk, but I got drunk. It was a shitty night. I threw up in the sink. I was looking over at Mike, and I'm like, wow, like, I'm supposed to be a good role model here, and here I am drunk. And, but, looking back on that, it was such great memories, because I remember going to the bear store, and I felt like I was a little kid in a candy store, but it was beer, and I was just like, oh! And, lastly, I just want to say, my one cousin, Mike, he lived in Abbotsford, which is about an hour and a half near Vancouver in British Columbia. And my dad and I, we visited him. And just on our arrival, I mean, he's a great host. And he had this huge spread of different food. And he had some cold ones for us. And it was just a great time and that. And I will just close off with basically, I have, great Canadian family members, and we've had really great times in the past, and I look forward to the future memories that we can recreate. And Marina, the relative that I lost earlier this year, her memories can live on forever. So cheers.